Welcome to episode 441 of AI Brief. I am Amin.
And I am Leah.
We have a truly massive lineup of developments to unpack for you today,
We are looking at Anthropic taking the United States government to federal court.
which is a landmark legal battle that could completely reshape how tech interacts with federal contracts. Then we are going to dive into Microsoft's brand new Copilot Cowork.
Powered entirely by Claude, we will also break down the newly released Consumer AI Top 100 list from A16s.
Which reveals some fascinating geopolitical shifts in global usage. After that, we will transition into a comprehensive roundup of everything else happening in the industry today.
Followed by our daily list of top trending tools to boost your productivity.
Let us jump straight into the main news of the day.
We begin with a major legal development that has the entire industry watching closely. Anthropic has officially filed 2 federal lawsuits against the Trump administration and the Pentagon.
At the center of this legal battle, they are challenging the government's recent supply chain risk label,
as well as a White House directive that essentially forces all federal agencies to completely drop the use of the Claude AI system.
And Anthropic is claiming this move is direct retaliation for their public positions on artificial intelligence policy.
To really understand the gravity of this, we need to look at how that specific label is normally used.
Usually when we hear the phrase supply chain risk in a federal contracting context, we think of compromised physical hardware or software from a foreign adversary.
We imagine a situation involving a foreign manufactured router with a hidden backdoor.
Or a microchip that poses a direct national security threat.
But here, the Pentagon is applying that exact designation to a domestic San Francisco-based software company.
Anthropic argues this label was explicitly designed to counter overseas threats, not to punish a United States company over domestic policy disagreements.
That distinction is the absolute crux of their legal argument. They are framing this government action purely as a violation of free speech rights.
Anthropic has historically been very vocal about advocating for strict limits on the use of artificial intelligence in weapon systems and mass surveillance.
Their lawsuit claims the Pentagon is actively retaliating against them for that specific public advocacy.
They are asking federal judges to throw out this blacklist label entirely.
And block the government from forcing federal agencies to cut ties with their technology.
What absolutely fascinates me about this situation is the cross-industry alliance forming in the background. We are seeing more than 30 employees from both OpenAI and Google signing a legal brief
To back Anthropic's lawsuit against the Pentagon.
These are fierce, cutthroat competitors in the commercial market. Yet these staffers are actively warning that this kind of federal blacklisting directly threatens United States leadership in the artificial intelligence sector.
That cross-industry support highlights the massive precedent at stake here. Regardless of individual perspectives on who should control artificial intelligence in warfare, the legal and operational implications are incredibly complex.
The outcome of this case will establish whether the government can legally weaponize contracting labels against a domestic company simply for its vocal policy positions.
If the government wins this case, every major laboratory and technology company will have to carefully weigh their public advocacy and lobbying efforts.
Against the very real risk of losing lucrative federal contracts.
It essentially puts the entire domestic tech industry on notice. The implications stretch far beyond just Anthropic and their Claude models.
It fundamentally alters how domestic technology companies interact with the federal government. But while Anthropic is battling in federal court, they are simultaneously making an incredible strategic play right in the center of the enterprise software world.
Microsoft has just introduced Copilot Cowork,
which is a new Microsoft 365 feature built directly on Anthropic's Claude system.
This is a significant evolution in the enterprise workspace. Copilot Cowork operates entirely in the cloud, and it is designed to run complex tasks autonomously in the background across all your Microsoft 365 applications.
This is a stark contrast to Claude Cowork's current standalone approach, which relies entirely on a desktop-only environment.
Microsoft collaborated directly with Anthropic to build this, utilizing the underlying Claude Cowork technology, but wrapping it securely within Microsoft 365's heavy enterprise compliance and security layers.
The workflow mechanics here are exactly what large organizations have been waiting for. Imagine you are preparing for a major quarterly review.
You do not need to open up presentation software and start from scratch.
You simply describe the outcome you want to achieve.
Cowork then autonomously breaks that objective down into actionable sequential steps.
It produces deliverables like presentation decks, briefing documents, and complex data workbooks by actively pulling context from your past emails, your recorded meetings, your shared files, and your team chats.
It is essentially an invisible project manager working in the background. Currently, this is launching in a limited research preview.
Interestingly, it arrives alongside a brand new enterprise tier from Microsoft priced at $99 per user.
This new E7 tier bundles the Copilot capabilities with a comprehensive platform for managing AI agents and implementing advanced security tools at scale.
But if Microsoft is wrapping Claude so deeply into their own ecosystem, why would an enterprise ever buy directly from Anthropic again?
This feels like a textbook example of absorbing the competition. Microsoft is embedding Anthropic's reasoning engine deep inside its own security boundaries.
This provides Copilot Cowork with an inherent advantage that a standalone cloud application simply cannot match right now.
The massive advantage is deep, integrated enterprise context. Microsoft currently has 450 million users across its ecosystem.
By integrating Claude directly into Microsoft 365, the artificial intelligence instantly gains secure, compliant access to an ocean of emails, calendars, and proprietary organizational files.
A standalone desktop application cannot seamlessly index an entire corporation's cloud infrastructure without significant friction and security hurdles.
Microsoft is leveraging its sheer distribution dominance and trusted data governance to capture the immense value of Anthropic's reasoning capabilities.
It is a brilliant, aggressive maneuver. It offers the advanced logical reasoning of Claude while maintaining the strict data privacy that large Fortune 500 corporations require to operate.
This perfectly sets up our next major data point regarding how consumers are actually adopting these tools. Andreessen Horowitz, commonly known as A16Zs, has just released the 6th edition of their Consumer AI Top 100 list.
This report provides a phenomenal pulse check on where the market is actually heading and which tools are winning the battle for our attention.
The overarching theme of this new report is rapid evolution. ChatGPT continues to dominate the overall usage metrics by a wide margin.
Officially crossing 900 million weekly active users, it still dwarfs every single rival on the list.
However, the underlying data reveals that the gap is actively closing. Both Claude and Gemini experienced a massive surge in adoption,
Growing their paid subscriptions by over 200% in the last year alone.
the actual composition of the top 100 list has fundamentally changed as well. For the very first time, we are seeing AI-enhanced traditional applications breaking into the top rankings.
Platforms that we have used for years, like CapCut for video editing, Canva for design, Notion for workspace organization, and Grammarly for writing.
They are now slotting directly into the top 100 alongside pure-play AI chatbots.
This indicates a massive shift in user behavior. Consumers do not necessarily want to visit a dedicated portal or a separate website just to chat with an artificial intelligence.
They are increasingly utilizing AI seamlessly integrated into their existing creative and productivity workflows. The tool is simply becoming a feature of the platforms they already trust.
Additionally, the report highlights a significant geopolitical fracturing happening in the broader market. We are now observing 3 distinct AI ecosystems forming globally.
A Western ecosystem, a Chinese ecosystem, and a Russian ecosystem.
The report notes that international sanctions and trade restrictions are actively accelerating this split. As certain major AI tools become restricted or entirely unavailable in specific regions,
Local alternatives are rapidly rising to fill those massive gaps in the market.
we are moving away from the idea of a single, unified, global software ecosystem toward a highly fragmented reality where different regions operate on completely separate, incompatible technological foundations.
Within these ecosystems, we must also highlight the rapid rise of autonomous agents. The report shows that tools designed to execute tasks rather than just generate text are steadily climbing the ranks.
For instance, Manus reached number 44 on the overall list, and Genspark made the cut at number 47.
It is worth noting that OpenClaw was absent from the rankings entirely, but the report clarifies this was only because it missed the specific time frame of the data collection.
Not due to a lack of usage.
So when you look at all of this data, what does it mean for you, the listener, as you build out your own tech stack? The battlefield to become your default AI is getting incredibly fierce.
When you factor in the recent drama with OpenAI, the government cancellations impacting Anthropic, and the massive 200% surge in Claude and Gemini subscriptions.
The next edition of this list is going to be even more intensely competitive. Companies are fighting tooth and nail to be the invisible engine running your daily workflow.
We will now transition into our daily roundup of the wider industry movements.
For this particular segment, we are going to adopt a slightly slower, more measured rhythm to carefully examine the precise details of these critical updates.
We begin with a major corporate acquisition. OpenAI has officially acquired a company called PromptFu.
Prompt2 operates as an open-source artificial intelligence security testing startup.
To understand their footprint in the market, their platform is currently utilized by more than 25% of the Fortune 500 companies.
The primary function of the Prompt2 platform is to help enterprise engineering teams identify and remediate critical vulnerabilities within their artificial intelligence systems during the active development phase.
With this acquisition finalized, OpenAI plans to integrate PromptFu's testing capabilities natively into OpenAI Frontier.
Frontier serves as OpenAI's dedicated enterprise agent platform. By integrating PromptFu directly into this environment, OpenAI will provide its enterprise customers with built-in security testing.
Along with comprehensive evaluation workflows and highly detailed compliance reporting for their AI coworkers.
For the developer community, OpenAI has explicitly stated that the original open-source project will continue to operate under its current license.
It will run concurrently alongside this new proprietary enterprise integration.
Shifting our focus to developments at Anthropic, the company has officially rolled out a highly anticipated feature called Code Review for Claude Code.
This specific capability is now available across their premium team and enterprise accounts.
The mechanics of this code review feature are quite advanced. It utilizes coordinated teams of artificial intelligence agents.
These agents are systematically deployed to deep read large, complex code bases and proactively flag potential bugs before the software code is finalized or pushed to production.
This represents a significant step forward in fully automated software quality assurance and error reduction.
In the realm of independent AI research and developer tooling, Andrew Ng has officially released a new platform named Context Hub.
This is provided as a completely free tool designed specifically for the software development community.
To understand the value of Context Hub, think about how often a developer might rely on an AI to write code, only to find the AI used an outdated library.
Context Hub functions by giving artificial intelligence coding agents direct real-time access to the most current software documentation available.
The primary goal is to prevent these coding agents from utilizing deprecated libraries or generating hallucinated code snippets that simply do not work.
This will massively increase the reliability of automated software development.
Returning to updates from OpenAI, the organization has announced a strategic delay regarding a highly discussed feature for ChatGPT.
The planned adult mode feature has been officially shelved for the time being.
This particular feature was intended to be an optional setting, exclusively available for verified adult users.
OpenAI has decided to pause its rollout indefinitely, so the core development teams can focus their engineering resources entirely on enhancing baseline intelligence,
Refining specific personality models and expanding the proactive autonomous capabilities within the broader system architecture.
Finally, concluding our industry roundup, Anthropic has officially launched the Claude Marketplace.
This platform is currently available to users in a limited preview phase.
The Claude Marketplace is strategically designed to let enterprise clients apply their existing financial spend commitments directly toward partner tools.
This centralized hub includes deep integrations with enterprise platforms from GitLab, Harvey, and various other approved software partners operating within the wider Anthropic ecosystem.
Shifting the energy back up slightly, let us transition to our final content segment detailing today's trending artificial intelligence tools.
These are the specific applications making waves right now that can directly boost your productivity.
First up on our trending list is Copilot Cowork.
As we explored in depth earlier, this is Microsoft's new Anthropic-powered AI system.
Its primary use case is seamlessly executing complex Microsoft 365 tasks across multiple applications directly in the cloud, acting as your invisible project manager.
Next on the trending radar is GPT 5.4.
This is OpenAI's newly released flagship reasoner model. What makes this model stand out is its native computer use capabilities.
Meaning it can literally interact with screen interfaces, moving a cursor and clicking buttons just like a human operator.
Furthermore, it boasts a massive 1 million token context window. To put that into perspective, it can hold the equivalent of about 15 standard-sized novels in its working memory all at once,
allowing it to process enormous data sets without losing the thread of the conversation.
We also have the Claude Marketplace trending highly today.
This is Anthropic's new centralized hub. It serves as the primary destination for enterprise teams looking to find and utilize Claude-powered partner tools.
heavily streamlining the software procurement process for large IT departments.
For content creators and marketing teams, there is an impressive tool trending called Vidduo.
This is a specialized artificial intelligence application designed to instantly transform your raw text ideas into fully optimized finished videos.
It is specifically calibrated to output the exact formats and pacing required for maximum engagement on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
In the visual design and photography space, Pixflux is gaining serious traction,
It is a dedicated artificial intelligence photo editor built from the ground up to cater specifically to the needs of e-commerce vendors and digital creators.
providing rapid, high-quality image manipulation, background removal, and product staging without needing a professional studio.
For those working in audio production or podcasting, Recum is a powerful new addition to the trending list.
This tool focuses purely on advanced audio generation.
It allows you to take any standard text input and turn it into highly realistic, human-quality voice audio in just a matter of seconds, complete with natural pacing and emotional inflection.
Finally, rounding out our trending list today, we have Sugarbug.
This is an incredibly unique productivity tool that acts as a bridge connecting all of your existing software applications.
It uses artificial intelligence to weave your scattered data, files, and communications into one living, highly searchable knowledge graph.
It essentially acts as a unified digital brain for your entire workflow.
That comprehensive list covers the landscape of tools you should be monitoring and experimenting with today.
As we wrap up this deep dive, let us consider a broader implication drawn from everything we have discussed, particularly regarding the consumer data.
Looking back at that A16's report, we saw traditional platforms like Canva and Notion ranking incredibly high as top consumer AI apps.
This raises a truly fascinating prospect for you to think about. Are we rapidly approaching a future where the entire concept of standalone AI software simply disappears?
We might be moving toward a reality where absolutely every digital tool you touch, from your email client to your video editor, is just an AI agent in disguise.
Perfectly and invisibly integrated into the background of your daily workflow. The AI becomes the water we swim in rather than a separate destination we visit.
It is a compelling and somewhat profound thought to leave you with as you navigate your own tools today.
Thank you for joining us for episode 441 of AI Brief.
If you found the insights in today's deep dive valuable, please follow us on your favorite platform and share this episode with colleagues who need to stay informed on the rapidly shifting tech landscape.
We appreciate you taking the time to listen.
See you in the next episode.